Right, so in today's video, I'm going to be getting rid of my Bentley. I'm actually part exchanging this car in for a car at a dealership in Maidstone, which I think is in Kent, is it? So I'm going to be jumping in the Bentley, doing a couple of hour drive from my shop at Poplar's Garden Centre in Todderton. And at this stage of the video, I'm not actually going to tell you what car I'm going to buy. See, the thing is with this Bentley is, well, the car trade in general, it's a bit of a problem when you like cars, because sometimes you buy things because you want that item, but then for business it ain't good. And that's pretty much exactly what's happened with this Bentley. So I bought it because it was like a car on the bucket list, and that bucket list is pretty much an endless bucket list. And I bought it because I wanted it, and today I'm going to sell it and lose money on it. So the subject to this video is going to be selling the Bentley, buying a car that's it's quite an exciting car, I suppose, and thirdly talking about losing money in the car trade. All right, so let's hit the road. Got to get on the M1, start heading south towards the M25, and I'll get the cameras back on and we'll begin doing some talking about cars. All right. Right, this is it. We are joining the M1 in the 6.75 litre twin turbo V8 Bentley Arnage. So I bought this car, I think about 6 months ago, and I think the day that I bought it, I broke down in it. Then out of nowhere, this happened. No brakes, no power steering, and the big 2.5 ton Bentley is travelling towards a parked car. Oh, what the f***? It's cut out. Oh my god, I can't believe this. One of the other reasons why I bought this car was to get out of another car. It was the BMW 340i. For those that have followed me for a while, you remember that car. A lovely car that was, but it didn't have paddle shift behind the steering wheel. I think that really affected selling that car. So I've done a deal with another car trader, shout out to Matt in Ampthill. Done a deal with him on this car, and this car was just as undemanded and pointless as the BMW 340i. So yeah, so I bought it, broke down, got it fixed, and 6 months later, not had a single bit of interest on it. No, tell a lie. Have had a bit of interest on it. This car, I think today, is worth about £20,000. It's done 84,000 miles. It's obviously the turbo. It's a lovely spec car, but the problem with this car is demand. It's got no demand. Who the bloody hell wants to buy this car? And even if they want to buy it, what do they want it for? Why do you want this car in your life? So although yeah, it's a nice thing to look at, some people probably disagree with that. Skoda's not going to let me in. Yes, you are. Thank you, Mr. Skoda driver. Yeah, it's pointless, isn't it? So demand is everything. So what I done is, I done it. Leon done it. Leon rang up a dealership down in Maidstone. They've got a car. I won't tell you what it is yet because you're going to find out very soon. And they said, we'll give you our car. Leon said, we'll give you our car money on top for your car. And the money they're giving for this car will mean that we're going to take a loss on this car, which obviously ain't ideal. It's not ideal, is it? You're losing money. I bought this car to earn money, and we're going to be losing money on it. So not ideal, but we're buying the car that we're going to buy. We're going to attempt to put it up for a higher price and claw back some of the money that we've lost. Hopefully all of it. Yeah, that's the plan. It's a car trade. You never know what bloody hell's going to happen. So turn that heat seat off. So yeah, this car I reckon's worth about 20 grand. I dropped the price by £5,000 to 14.5 grand because I knew I was part exchanging it, right? And when I talk to you a lot about people worry about the what ifs, right? dropped it by £5,000. Imagine it, imagine that as a discount on a car. And a guy rang up, was like, mate, I want to come and look at the Bentley. And I was like, yeah, come and have a look at it. He came and looked at it, and he didn't buy it. Do you know why he didn't buy it? Because he was like, it must be something wrong with it, it's too cheap, it's too cheap. I was like, mate, the car's worth 20 grand. He's like, yeah, I know it's worth 20 grand, but I can't buy it because there must be something wrong with it. But there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I spent all this money at VRS and got it fixed and blah blah blah. He didn't buy it, so yeah, I'm gonna part exchange it. So let me quickly talk about losses, right? Because I know we're doing a journey, right? I know you really want to see what car I'm going to buy, and I will get to that section of the video shortly, but I've got to do a 2-hour journey, guys. Yeah, so you've got to listen to me for at least a couple more minutes. Be reasonable, yeah? Losses, right? A lot of people are scared to lose, or scared to make failures, or scared to get things wrong. So what if you get things wrong? It don't bloody matter. Like, I bought this car, gonna lose money on it. So what, man? As long as you're doing it right across the board, and you win some, you lose some, it doesn't matter. I think what really matters is that you're giving your 100%, which is what I try to do all the time. As long as I've given 100% and I've tried my hardest, you're not in control of the outcome. Who knows what might happen? Even with this deal today, might end up bloody losing money on this car as well. So you've got to give 100%, make sure you're giving it your all, and sometimes the results ain't quite what you want them to be. And this Bentley in my life is a great example of that. So but I don't care, man. It happens, it's fine. I'm a car trader, I love cars. I can tick the Bentley Arnage thing off my bucket list, and today, off the back of this Bentley, I can drive home in, hopefully, a nice car, yeah? So, I'll stop banging on, and I'm gonna stop at the services in a sec. But the next chapter of this video will be me facing you with the car that I've part exchanged in the Bentley in for, yeah? You get it, don't you? That's right. See, after seeing all them nice cars on the clips there, you're probably thinking, what car has he bloody bought? What car has he bought? So you've got like a little Porsche there, like A7 here, SL63 AMG, a nice little RS6 over there. Don't think I need another RS6 in my life, but the car that I've actually bought is parked right there, right? So I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. I'm going to get it out of the way, I'm going to do a little countdown, and then I'm going to face you with the car. I do this all the time, don't I? You ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. So 2013 Range Rover Sport autobiography. It's 3-litre diesel in black, obviously with a few little silver bits on it, silver roof. I say silver roof, it's got a panoramic roof as well, but silver touches here and there. Silver wheels, look like I've been refurbed. Probably could do with being black, I think. It's a whole black look, looks really good. Silver bottom splitter, little cheeky reverse camera hiding under there. What else it got going on? It's got a valeter in the distance there, looking at me like, who's that weirdo with the camera? Interior, it is an autobiography, like I say, which is like the top of the range car, bar the SVR. Obviously the SVR is the all singing, all dancing one, but the autobiography was like a quality or a high spec car. So it's got two-tone leather, black and white, have a little nose in the rear as well, look, all sort of heating controls, heated seats in the back, that's a nice little thing. Alcantara roof, pan roof as well, gloss black little interior bits here, Meridian sound, and yeah, proper nice car. So what we're going to do is, yeah, it's 2:15 again, isn't it? Like whole day sorting out one car, but get my cameras rigged up, hit the road, and begin talking about, I don't know, Range Rovers and car trade stuff. All right, so yeah, let's go. Currently on my journey home, and I'm at the Dartford crossing, like the Dartford tunnel. There's traffic lights here. I've never actually seen this before, but Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere soon, but let's quickly talk about the Range Rover. So it's a proper nice car. This is a lovely car. I do love a luxury car. Like, don't get me wrong, performance is my priority in life, but it's nice to just get in a car and chill out and, you know, just have all these little luxuries, and it's a nice environment as well. So, we can move. Put it back in drive. Go, 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 go. Ooh, got Range Rover in front as well. But yeah, heated steering wheel, heated seats, all this black and white theme going on. Is quite nice, isn't it? But yeah, obviously my main motive for buying this car was to get out of the Bentley. Not because the Bentley was a bad car, but I want to stress that it was a proper nice car. Like, I drove down here today, nothing wrong with it. It drives really well. Mechanically, it's spot on. Luxury wise, like, it's not quite as luxurious as this car, although for its age it's a proper luxury car. But yeah, just not demanded. And even though, like, even dropping the price, still not demanded. So the guys that had bought it, I hope you can see me still. All right, probably not, I don't know. But the traders that bought it, shout out to them as well. Williams Group and Maidstone, sorry, they've got some proper nice cars there. Can you see me? You can see me, can't you? That's not too bad. They'll earn money out of that car. They will definitely earn money out of it, and hopefully we earn out of this and then we break even and jobs are good. It was a worthwhile journey. But this car, Leon, my brother, will probably daily drive it for the period that we've got it, because he loves a Range Rover. I like a Range Rover as well, but I've obviously got the M6 and the RS6. Or the RS6 ain't back yet, but I've got the M6 at the minute. But it's just, I don't know, I do sometimes think it'd be nice to have a sensible daily and a sports car. I suppose I kind of got that, ain't I, with the RS6 and the M6, sensible daily RS6. M6 is a crazy sports car, but I think sometimes in life you've got to go one step back to go two steps forward, which is pretty much what I've done today. I could sit on that Bentley forever and hope that someone's going to come along and buy it, but I can't be bothered, man. I like to be proactive and get things done, and I think that's a bit of a rule in life. Just keep doing what you can, give everything 100%, keep trying to move forward as much as you can, and across the board, obviously you're going to make mistakes. That happens, shit happens, things go wrong. Not in control of results sometimes, but what you are in control of is keeping on it, moving forward and being a doer, like I mentioned in a recent video. BAD, yeah, it's stupid. I know that's a bit cheesy, but it's true, isn't it? You just be a doer and you get results. And that's exactly what I've done today. So it'd be interesting to see where we end up with this car, but I've got to say it's a proper nice car. They start at about 30 grand. You can get a Range Rover Sport for about 25 grand, like a non-autobiography, but spec is a massive thing, and people like to buy black ones. A black Range Rover Sport is like probably, it's a safe colour to buy because it's a very, very demanded colour. Yeah, so got it all going for it. It's a nice car, good history, 2 keys, DAB, sat nav, all the usual sort of stuff that you'd expect to see in a Range Rover. And yeah, so get up for sale. I've got rid of the Bentley, so I ain't see that at my site anymore. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm now on my journey home. I've got to get back I've got an hour and a half to get back, but that should be spot on because my mum's visiting me tonight, and after she's gone I've got editing to do. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Proper nice Range Rover. The Range Rover deserves a like, Calvin deserves a like, and the whole video deserves a like. So make sure, there's 3 reasons why you should hit like. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe if you're new to my channel, hit the bell icon as well to get notified when I upload. But I do upload every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock, so you don't even need to press the bell icon, but give it a little cheeky press, why not? Give me a follow on Instagram as well, at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, at long last the edition 30 is complete, and I've got a whole video taking you around the car and showing you how it looks in its finished state. That video is going to be live on Wednesday at 6 o'clock.